Hey everyone, Toshi here. In this video, I will be giving you my top 5 most wanted Honkai Impact characters to be in Honkai Star Rail. I don't know why that was so hard to pronounce. But anyways, starting off with number... Wait, hold on. Before I even do that, let me just explain. I've been playing Honkai Impact for quite a while. Ever since the release of Silverwing NEX, which is the Bronya battlesuit. You know her as Bronya ran in Honkai Star Rail, but Bronya Zacic in Honkai Impact, the adult version of her. Ever since I saw the battlesuit, I just knew I had to get into the game. I also saw Alicia. This is when the Elysian Realm started, and Alicia was like one of the first characters introduced in the main series. And I thought that character looked pretty good too. But I was intrigued by Silverwing. That's who got me actually playing the game. And I saved up and ended up pulling her on her banner when she, had her debut. But in this video, I'm going to be giving my top 5, maybe 6 Honkai universe characters that I want to see in Honkai Star Rail. Let's get into the video. Starting off with number 1, I want to see Aponia. Now, this character is really interesting. When I first saw her in Honkai Impact, I thought she was really creepy. She kind of scared me. But then I actually got to see more of the character in the Elysian Realm series, and I also got to see just her battlesuit overall in the game. And oh, a mommy nun that is kind of psychotic. But I will say one thing though. She has huge bodonkers, which is a plus. Anyways, she's a lightning DPS character in Honkai Impact. But in Honkai Star Rail, she could be like a lightning signature healer, only because we already have currently a lightning DPS in the form of Kapka, who also fills in that mommy issues, niche. But Aponia could be a part of a, I'm so cringe for saying this. She could be a part of a mommy team in the sense of she's just a lightning signature healer. I don't even know what kind of video this is, but yeah, I would love to see her in the game because I think overall she's a character that's pretty nice. One of the only characters really that is pretty distinct from all the other characters in Honkai Impact, although I think every character in Honkai Impact is very unique. That's why it's one of my favorite series of all time. Alright, second character, Kiana. This character is really, really cool. She's the mascot of Honkai Impact. She's the mascot of any Honkai game, that is. But imagine having a Honkai game, even though it is a spin-off from the main series, missing the mascot of the Honkai universe, and that's Kiana. Kiana, in my opinion, is definitely one of the most interesting, most fun, most, diverse gameplay, wise characters in Honkai Impact. She has a lot of depth in her kits, especially the newest battlesuit, Hersha Finality. I don't know if you all saw, but oh my goodness. It's actually really complex to try and learn the battlesuit, which I think is a plus. But she's a very, very fun character to play all around. I actually love playing with her. She is a fire DPS most of the time in Honkai Impact. So in Honkai Star Rail, she'd be a fire DPS as well. I could see her being a fire single target damage dealer because we currently already have Kimiko, which is a AoE damage dealer that is fire. So yeah, make Kiana Kazlana fire single target because I think that's the way she should go. And we're already getting the other Honkai Impact gang us. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said that. Number 3, Welt. Oh wait, we already have him. Okay, let me think of a male character so people don't roast me in the comment section. Oh, my boy Kevin, Mr. Still Your Gotcha Pity. This guy needs to be in Honkai Star Rail for sure. We haven't had a playable male character in Honkai Impact until we got the chance to play with the main character in the APHO version, update. But also we had a Kiana's father we got to play with as well in, Honkai Impact. But other than that, we haven't really had the opportunity to play with a male character. So I think this being one of the characters that people want the most to be playable would be nice to have in Honkai Star Rail just to appease those fans, right? And I'll be honest, I think Kevin has the most bland, design in terms of Honkai's, designs in the universe of Honkai, right? He looks like a character you would get in another gacha game as the default character, right? Or the character creation, I'm sorry, man. I just had to say that. But I think he's pretty cool. He would be like a physical damage dealer is what I envision him being. That kind of solidifies my point. But, I think he suits a more physical damage character anyways versus other characters or other elements because he has a very bland, look. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. But he has white hair, so, Clara has white hair. She's physical. Then we also have the main character, Trailblaze, who is also physical with like lighter shades of gray hair. So yeah. Number 4. Could you be surprised here? Silverwing NEX. This character is amazing. She is my favorite character of any game I've ever played. She's the best looking character of any game I ever played. She is the most interesting character of any game I ever played. She is the most character of any character I've ever played in any character of any game of any character. I love Silverwing NEX. This is the Bronya battlesuit, the adult version of Bronya in APHO. This was an update for the game. It has like a kind of separate universe from, you know, the main series of Honkai, but she's an ice damage dealing unit. She's pretty cool. She does like a little, she has like aerial attacks and she has like attacks on the ground, which is pretty nice. Aerial attacks is pretty much her signature, right? And if you're in the air, you can never be targeted by the enemy, which I think is pretty crazy. Depending on who you're going, I guess the later bosses in the game kind of have attacks like target you in the air. But when she first came out, this character was so broken. You could literally use her and never take damage in any game mode you ever done. It was crazy. But I love using her still to this day, and I think she has a special place in my heart. But I'd love to see this character in some way, shape, or form in Honkai Star Rail. We currently already have Bronya Rain, as I said before, who is a version of Bronya from the Honkai universe. But we also have Silver Wolf, which is a version of the Bunny Bronya, the younger version of Bronya in Honkai Impact. So it would make sense to have another version of Bronya, because why not? 3 is better than 2. And that is the APHO Silverwing NEX version, which is the most mommy version of her. But maybe if we get characters in the future for Honkai Star Rail, and it's like, different versions of the, main characters like we have in Honkai Impact, then that'd be pretty cool. But I wouldn't hold my breath on it, right? Please don't. You need to breathe. Number 5, my most wanted character, and honestly the most interesting character of all of Honkai Impact, Mobius. This character is an absolute psychopath. I actually love her. She's a crazy scientist snake lady. She looks even better in a lab coat, which I guess is a fetish at this point, right? We currently don't have any out-of-the-line characters in Honkai Star Rail. I mean, we have Shampoo, but we're just missing Conditioner. As for her role, she would fit very nicely as a overall debuffer. I could see her being like a poison character where you deal damage and poison, and like the poison or venom you inflict on the opponent does damage like a % of their HP. So kind of like a dot, like, Kafka, for instance. But this character would be doing most, if not all of her damage in the form of dots. So she wouldn't be like Kafka, because Kafka does damage on top of dots. But maybe we could use her with other, debuffs as well, like a defense down, maybe an attack down. Other overall status affliction debuffs would be cool. But I would see her being like a poison user. Number 6, bonus, Raiden Mei APHO version. Now, this Raiden Mei we actually don't have already in Honkai Impact, surprisingly. It makes me sad to say that, because I would go all in on this banner if she was actually in the game, but she's not currently. But I would love to see this character in Honkai Star Rail, because I think she probably fits the most in Honkai Star Rail, just from the fact of, her, me having mommy issues. But that's beside the point. APHO, we actually got to play with her. She's a very nice electro lightning character. She plays like Kashin a little bit from Genshin Impact. When you use Kashin's ult, she zips across the the screen. Well, Raiden Mei does the same thing in that game. She also plays like Virgil, which I guess is kind of the same, right? It is inspired from Virgil. And I think that's probably why she's fun to play. But yeah, we never got a chance to actually summon or obtain her in Honkai Impact. So, through the gods of the Honkai universe, surely we'll be able to get her at some point in Star Rail, right? Surely. Because at this point, we probably won't get her in a Honkai Impact. Let me know what your top 5, maybe 6 Honkai universe characters to be in Honkai Star Rail will be. I'm very curious to actually know. That being said, I hope you all enjoyed. This video. It was fun to make. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a good weekend. Peace.